Hi there, I'm Michelle Cartnick, the greenhouse manager at Moana Nursery. I will be showing you how to repot an orchid. Behind me you'll see a variety of Phalaenopsis orchids. These long-lasting blooms are a great way to bring color into any room. To ensure your orchid blooms regularly, you'll want to repot it every 14 to 18 months. One way to tell that it's time to repot your orchid is if you start to see the roots crawling out of its pot. Now first, you'll want to wait to repot your orchid until it is finished blooming. As you see here, all of the flowers have fallen off and it's a good time to repot it. First, you'll want to soak the orchid in water for several hours, leaving the leaves out so the foliage stays dry. This has been soaking for a while, so it is ready to be repotted. So first, I will remove the stakes. And then carefully take it out of its container. Now you'll want to gently massage the root ball and loosen that up so you can remove any of that potting medium. Typically, you'll find orchids potted in sphagnum moss, which helps retain moisture, but can also lead to root rot. So you'll want to remove as much of that potting medium as possible. So you'll want to choose a pot that has a lot of holes on the bottom. This will allow the roots to be exposed to air. Also, it is good to use a clear container so those roots are exposed to sun and light. This will allow it to promote better blooms. The potting medium that we recommend is a mixture of charcoal, chunky perlite, and pine bark. This allows the moisture to be evenly distributed while still allowing those roots to get the air it needs. So you can begin by adding some of that orchid mix into the container. And then you'll want to make sure you get all of those roots into the pot. And then you'll want to put as much of that potting mix into the pot as possible. Now you'll really want to push it down, making sure there are no air pockets, getting in as much of this mix as possible in that container. Once the pot is filled to the top, you can then either cut back these existing stalks. Some people don't like the way it looks, or if they are yellow or brown, that means that they are not very healthy, and you can cut them back all the way to the bottom here. It's best to do it at a node. However, if the stalks still look healthy, you can always leave them on. Sometimes you'll see them rebloom in the exact same spot where flowers were previously. So if that's what you want to do, you can then just restake them. Then the last thing you'll want to do is water thoroughly with water mixed with a little bit of Super Thrive. Now you'll want to water it in fairly well after it's been repotted. And then of course you'll want to wait at least a week to water it again. Then your orchid should be ready to go. I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions, come see me in the greenhouse.